Se me olvidó un poco que allí se podía. ¿Qué más está? Hmm, en fin. No, vaya. Entonces,
A gift from the stars.
Let's go.
Time to twirl. Oh, poor you. Maybe you can keep it down? This battle is unavoidable. Evildoer. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them! I don't remember inviting you. You know who I am. Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl! A guest with no manners, huh? Who's the lucky one today? A gift from the stars. Everything is ordained by the star. Profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
This is our chance.
Time to twirl. Oh, poor. Time to twirl. Evildoer. I don't remember inviting you. Who's the lucky one today?
This is our chance.
Stop this!
Time to twirl. Oh, poor you. A guest with... A gift from the stars.
This is our chance.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Batter up! Rules are made to be broken!
Time to twirl! Who's the lucky one today? Time to twirl! Everything is ordained by the star. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
This is our chance.
Time to twirl! Evildoer.
A ver, ¿qué pone allí? Me encontré con esta cosa tan grande y misteriosa y me asusté tanto que salí corriendo. Tema de vigilancia de Herta. Hmm. Acabo de revelar la foto de nuestro seminario de investigación de hace unos días. Venga, todos a echar un vistazo. Creo que hay algo en esta foto. Unas noches estaba haciendo el mantenimiento de rutina a los equipos del laboratorio, pero me encontré con una reunión de criaturas extrañas. Misa de Requiem. Una mentalidad rica. ¿Quieres saber lo que es una mentalidad rica? ¿Qué es una mentalidad rica? LOL. Ok. ¿Escribiendo o...? Ah, para enviarlo. Va. Cumbre, una mentalidad rica cambiará tus puntos de vista financieros y elevará tus perspectivas de riqueza. Necesito convencerlos de que ese tema es súper aburrido. ¿Quién querría ver eso? Prefiero ver a Peppy jugando. Prefiero ver a un robot repartiendo. Con un holodisco. Vale. En fin. Pero el que estaba allí era... Mm, vale. A ver, esto de aquí. Mm, vale. Bueno, mejor en el otro. Ok. Bueno, también podría ser con esos. A ver en cuál estaban todos en el de acá. O sea, por ejemplo, le sigue faltando. Mm, entonces debería de estar bien. Mm, y ya este después. A ver, lo de acá. Vale. Se lo reviso al rato entonces. Y al final se supone que eso tiene que usarse para... Vaya. Bueno, sí, supondré que en este. ¿20? Vaya. Pues sí, supongo que entonces ese. Bueno, este quizás. ¿Tiene ese de casualidad? No. Entonces no, quizás aquí.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! What are you looking at? This is gonna hurt. Evil doer. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl!
The time is now.
Rules are made to be broken!
Time to twirl!
Step aside. I have no interest.
Let's make it quick.
About this!
Time to twirl! You must be Time to twirl!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Time to twirl!
This is our chance.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time to twirl!
About this! Rules are made to be broken!
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
This is our chance.
Time to twirl! What are you looking? This is gonna hurt. You'll evil doer.
El señor nos deja abrir eso hasta que se quita esa cosa. Vaya, eso va a ser molesto. En fin. Este. Mm. Mm. Tendrían que entonces. Mm,
Who's the lucky one today?
This is our chance.
About this!
Time to twirl! Oh, poor you. This We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl! A guest with no manners, huh? A gift from the stars. I don't remember inviting you.
This is our chance.
Time to twirl! You'll pay for this. I won't break. Evildoer. A guest with no manners, huh? Who's the lucky one today? Time to twirl! Everything is ordained by the soul, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
This is our chance.
About this!
This is gonna hurt. Time to twirl!
bueno, total. Faltan. ¿Los tiene? Ok.
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
A ver, 7 de marzo me dio esta cosa y me enseñó a usarla. Tomó bastante tiempo aprender. Ok. ¿Qué más? Natasha tiene muchos pacientes. Quien lleva varios días sin dormir. Es el pilar en el que se apoya todo el bajo mundo y no podemos permitir que se agote. Ok. Búsqueda del origen de la medicina. Eso está allá. Ok. Sí, no se quedaron en el otro. No revise los atajos. También es esto, pero... A ver ese. A ver. Necesitas ayuda.
You came at a good
Ok.
time. There is something you can help me with. According to my patient records, there are a few that haven't come for their follow-up visits. It happens from time to time, but never as regularly as this. I'm a bit concerned. Have you heard of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society?
Suena como una organización benéfica. Suena sospechoso.
Generally speaking, mutual aid societies like these allow patients to share their experiences and support each other. It's a way of countering all the negative emotional effects of being ill. But there might be more to this society than that. I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment since joining the society. It certainly makes you wonder. And the most suspicious part is that no matter how much I ask, no one's ever willing to tell me anything about it. And that's where you might be able to help.
Entiendo, ¿quieres que vaya de incógnito? Tengo que ponerme enfermo antes de empezar a investigar. ¿Qué debo hacer?
Pretend to be a patient. Help me investigate this so-called mutual aid society and find out exactly what they're up to. If I find out they're preventing me from doing my job, or if they're bringing harm to my patients, I won't just sit on the sidelines. Can I entrust you with this task?
No hay problema, yo me encargaré.
This little clinic has huge numbers of patients to deal with every day. If I didn't have you here to help me out, I wouldn't be able to focus on giving them quality care. Good luck. I'll be sure to thank you properly when you're back.
Vaya.
You. I've seen you in the clinic. You run errands for Natasha, right?
El plan de ir de incógnito falló tan rápido. ¿Quién es Natasha?
Cover?
Bueno,
What are you talking about? Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit, right? What's the use? I'm terminal. Life will be over before I know it.
ese es el diagnóstico de Natasha.
Of course not. I read it in a book. Every book I read has descriptions that match my symptoms exactly. I can diagnose myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through. For people in my situation, a follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. Not to mention medicine.
¿De verdad? Entonces no tiene nada que ver con la asociación de apoyo mutuo.
Mutual aid, what now? What are you talking about? What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge. She said I could keep a tab running for as long as I liked, then pay it back when I had the opportunity. I guess I'm too proud.
El dinero no es importante, pero la vida, ya veo. Mantener las apariencias es más importante que la propia vida.
Are you making fun of me? Have at it. You won't change my mind. Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's great, but Vash was always my number one.
¿Quién es el doctor Batch? Un doctor que no cobra nada, no me lo creo. ¿Y por qué no continuaste viéndolo?
Natasha's brother? They both used to practice medicine back in Rivertown. I heard he was a top student from the Overworld Medical Academy. Bellabog's main hospital wanted him. I have no idea what convinced him to set up down here. A kind heart, maybe.
Un doctor que no cobra nada, no me lo creo.
What do you mean? Dr. Vash was a people's doctor. He handed out free medicine. He even followed up with detailed questions on how he felt. The underworld is always short on medical resources. They say that Dr. Vash made all his own medicine himself.
¿Por qué no continuaste viéndolo?
You think I don't want to? I heard that he passed away. I should keep my voice down. Don't go telling anyone else about this next bit. I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death. They say she was jealous that her brother had stolen her patients, so she...
¿Tú crees eso? No es imposible.
It's just something people were saying. I don't think Dr. Natasha could do something like that. Forget I said anything. Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor. I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later. Bye for now.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues. I should find another patient to talk to.
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be louder. My ears aren't what they used to be. Everything.
¿Por qué razón no fuiste a tu revisión médica?
A follow-up visit. Is that what you're asking about? Natasha's a wonderful girl. You know, she always gives me a thorough checkup. But at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Even if they could cure me. I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long. No, I don't want to waste anyone's time.
No es un desperdicio si se trata de la salud, ¿no? Debería escuchar a la doctora Natasha.
Not for youngsters like yourself. When you get to my time of life, good health is a bit of a luxury, I'm afraid. My husband had the same illness as me, but he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough. Then, one day, he said he needed to take care of some things at the mine. He never came back. He was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Ah, selfish old fool. I miss him. Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around?
Al espíritu de su esposo le importa, a la doctora Natasha le importa.
You're not wrong, I suppose. That girl certainly spares me no effort. But I always feel like I'm a burden to her. Okay, you win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose. Did you want to say something else? My ears are terrible.
Ha oído hablar de la Asociación de Apoyo Mutuo.
Virtual who? All right.
asking a follow-up visit because of her husband. I should find another patient to talk to.
Ya veo. Entonces allá a la vuelta. Vaya.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? Are you a patient too, or did Dr. Natasha send you over?
¿Por qué lo preguntas?
Who else would care about people like me? I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Tell her to save her worries and medicine for other people.
¿Tuviste algún problema con ella? Yo tampoco quiero verla más.
Dispute? No, no. She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld. I just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic and no real efficacy. She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save anyone. In the end, it's the patients who suffer, and she just tires herself out. Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking. Did you, know Dr. Vash? His wonder medicine is cheap, and the results are immediate. You just need to, be willing to, take a little risk.
¿Qué riesgo?
Dr. Vash's medicine is different. Lots of people make a full recovery after taking it, but some get worse. And the unlucky ones check out early. Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. You know why?
Prefieren jugarse la vida. No lo entiendo.
You're smarter than you look. When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all. For people like us, a slow and torturous treatment is the same as a death sentence. If it's between that and a quick result, we'll take the latter. Forget it. Why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vash is dead anyway.
¿Dónde puedo conseguir esa medicina milagrosa? ¿Y si te dijera que estoy de acuerdo contigo?
What? Now you're interested in the wonder medicine? Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine. I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule. You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. You hear? If you break the rule, you'll face the consequences. Here, take this. It's the address. A final warning. Do not reveal this information to Natasha.
I know where to find the wonder medicine. What should I do next? That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this. Should I listen to him?
Se lo diré a Natasha primero. Inspeccionaré el lugar de venta de las medicinas primero.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients? Any organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid.
Los pacientes quieren que esto se mantenga en secreto. El paciente dijo que estaba dispuesto a asumir los riesgos.
I'm not surprised. They'll know that I'm completely against them using this wonder medicine. What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here. I warned the patients countless times, but seems like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me. Thank you. Those patients weren't exactly singing my praises. Thank you for having faith in me. If you're curious about Vash's wonder medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld to help those in need. I don't buy it. People's doctor, that's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vash used to distribute free medicine all the time, but he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine. The hard truth is that we were just his test subjects. It didn't matter if the medicine worked or not. What mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats. Of course, I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
The medicine Vash left behind? That stuff. Can you even call it medicine? I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to tell it like it is. Vash had zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor. He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness. He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine. If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vash. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story. I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. What do you make of him? I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the wonder medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
Who are you? Who? And who am I? Where's my husband? And where's my child? Where are they? You know where they are, right? You don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows. Where did they go?
Come over here, child. It's best to leave that poor lady in peace. Let me explain. That poor lady. Both her husband and child became ill and passed away. Oh, not terribly serious, but they needed to get treatment every now and then. which did impact their livelihood. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine. Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it? The two began to suffer terribly, such that death became a blessing. It wasn't long before they departed this world, one after the other. From that moment on, she became as you see her now. If Dr. Natasha hadn't taken her under her wing, well, it doesn't bear thinking about. And yet, what more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. And they chose to roll the dice. Talking about it tires me out. At least my husband and I are able to help her where we can. I just hope that one day she can lead a normal life again.
Did you speak to her? By the look on your face, I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well. Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage of the typical underworld state of mind. Let me tell you a story. There was once a brilliant overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skill. The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard Immunity. But his research met with obstruction time and time again, the biggest factor being a lack of test subjects. Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments. As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground. Naturally, his sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strive to attain. She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory. I think you know what comes next. Issuing free medicine to the needy was just Vash's way of conducting experiments on his test subjects. On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. They would forget their pain for a while and neglect their regular treatment plans. The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine, while patients with serious illness would quickly deteriorate, and sometimes die. I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. No true doctor would accept that. That's why I want you to help me recover all the wonder medicine. Are you willing to take on this assignment? Thank you. This will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the Wonder Medicine. But it's up to us to remove this false hope. You mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that Vash left behind. I'll take responsibility for the consequences. Don't worry about that. Go. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Stop right there. No one's allowed up ahead. Oh, playing the hero, are we? Is this a stick-up? Wait a minute, you're that clinic woman's lackey, aren't you? Did you think the Mutual Aid Society didn't have its own intel? She's after our medicine and sent you here to smash the place, right? Men, look lively and send this idiot packing already.
Up! My tempo!
Let's go.
About this!
This battle is unavoidable. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them! Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Well, listen, field kick!
Turn up the volume!
Evildoer.
Let's make it.
We shall take back what we lost.
Well, look who we have here. Your reputation precedes you, outsider. I didn't take you for a bandit and a thief. You listen here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society. The medicine we hold here is lifeblood for many of our members. Are you sure you want to deprive them of that? Those poor patients. Along comes a life-saving wonder medicine only to be snatched away by a shameless bandit like you. The underworld is full of sickness. What would happen if we left it all to that clinic to treat? My Mutual Aid Society has relieved that doctor of patients at the end of the road. Shouldn't she be thanking me? Seems like you are quite bent on dismantling our operations, aren't you? Fine. Seeing as you came all this way, it'd be rude not to give you the opportunity. Men, seize the medicine thief.
This song's just for you. Up! My tempo!
Let me tend to your wounds. Gotta get those vitamins. Your assistance is timely.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
go.
How's this?
That's it?
Looks like somebody needs a doctor.
Ready to jam.
Time to What's in your prescription? You'll pay for this.
My tempo!
This is our chance.
Blast it! What did we ever do to you? Why are you taking away our moneymaker?
Moneymaker? So you admit it then? You're not in this to save lives, you're in it to get rich.
What are you doing here? Oh, as if we didn't have enough trouble already.
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it another way, I must eradicate any and all threats to them.
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness. How could you possibly pull it off?
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them. The debt that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability. To the very end.
So stubborn. In that sense, you're no different from your crazy brother.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Your actions today have saved many underworld families. I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next time the Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of luck. Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
Uh-oh. It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha. Let's hear what they're saying.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain. Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients.
How dare you speak to Dr. Natasha like that? Where are your manners?
Man, please, think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she?
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment. I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
The surface. I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Have some respect for Dr. Natasha.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash. I'm out of here.
So, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for uncomfortable viewing. I'm okay. If I were in his shoes, I may well have had the same reaction. Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts. Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of this mess that Vash left us. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story. If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask. No, but I used to think we were so close that we may as well have been. I, actually grew up in the orphanage. It wasn't until I was adopted by an overworld family that life changed for me. My adoptive mother always saw me as her own flesh and blood, and Vash loved me like a sister. That is while we were still young. My adoptive parents belonged to a prominent medical family. As kids, we were exposed to all kinds of medical texts. When we were older, both of us got straight into Belobog's medical school. We were on a path into the medical profession.
De todas formas, creo que ese ruido que estaban haciendo allá ya... ¿Qué dice ahora? ¿Qué clase de persona era Vash?
He was gentle and introverted. But when it came to work, he could be absurdly obsessive. Like a completely different person. Whenever I made a mistake in an experiment, he'd bite my head off. And then a while later, he'd apologize and comfort me. He was conflicted in that way.
¿Sabías que fue él quien dejó la medicina a la gente?
I didn't know he had leftover reagents in Rivet Town. I was shocked when you told me. If you fail to make a clean break with the past creeps up on you.
¿Él realmente murió?
That's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity. He saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze. If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains.
¿Crees en sus ideales?
To be honest, I never understood how he'd achieve that blizzard immunity. But I do admire that vision and perseverance. I always chose to believe him, ever since I was a kid. I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research. But I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed him in a terrible way.
¿Le cambió?
During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vash. He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity. Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects. But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman.
Perdió su última pizca de humanidad. Durante todo ese tiempo no hubo nada que te pareciera extraño.
Indeed. And it all happened under my nose. How ridiculous. My judgment was clouded by trust in a loved one. When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. We spent ages trying to find a way to handle Vash. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld. Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders. I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about how I'd react to such a scenario, or he wouldn't have suggested banishment.
El destierro no es un castigo demasiado severo. Hicieron lo correcto.
Looking back, it wasn't. He deserved much worse. Oleg and I took Vash to the overworld. He made his final request to us. To take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vash is dead ever since. Forgive me. I'm not good at telling stories. Vash was a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know. Let's call it a day. Thank you for cleaning up the mess my brother left behind. Here, for your trouble.
Vaya. donde se supone que van a revisar eso.
Well, now that we're done with that whole situation in the underworld, we can finally look for the Stellaron. But thinking about it, I feel a bit bad about Clara. We promised her that our talks with Svarog would go peacefully.
Empezó él. Lo siento, no fui capaz de persuadirlo. Tendría que haber sido más diplomático.
You tried your best. Don't blame yourself. I should have considered such a situation in advance. And it was Svarog who attacked first. We didn't have any other choice.
I didn't mean for you guys to start beating yourselves up over it. Look on the bright side. Things turned out alright, didn't they? Now everyone knows that the real problem here is the Stellaron, and they're willing to help us out. All in all, the mission is going super smoothly.
But we still have a lot left to figure out. For instance...
¿Dónde está el Stellaron? ¿Por qué Cocolia quiere perjudicarnos? ¿Quién es Sampo exactamente?
Exactly. There must be a reason for this sudden change in her attitude. And we still don't have the coordinates and location of the Stellaron. We still haven't put all of the pieces together.
Yo tuve varios sueños.
Dreams?
Oh, I remember you mentioned something about strange dreams before.
All three dreams were the same, with Cocolia and that other voice.
It would be weird to call it a coincidence.
I'm wondering if these dreams aren't just random, if there is some meaning behind them. Maybe you're having them because...
Because of the Stellaron inside him?
That's my hunch, but I have no proof.
Well, then that's as good as nothing for now. So, what should we do when we get back above ground? After all this talk, we're still back at square one.
We solve a puzzle one piece at a time. Let's get some rest. We'll talk to Wildfire tomorrow and get to the bottom of this. Also, there's still one more key character we haven't talked to yet. Her connection to Cocolia may be the key to cracking this mystery.
Vaya, servido. Gracias, pero bueno. Poniendo el pin alto. A ver, Oleg no les hizo pasar un mal rato, ¿verdad? Es una persona buena. Hacer gestiones todo el día es realmente insoportable. Aunque Oleg se muestra siempre severo, en realidad se preocupa por todos. Debes estar agotado, ve a tu habitación. Trae la comida. Es muy amable. Ok. La ropa de cama y la almohada te parecen bien. Y la temperatura, funciona bien la caldera. Ok. Gustaría descansar.
I've heard from Wildfire that you helped resolve that whole situation with Svarog. Amazing. It must have been exhausting. Please have some food and get a good night's rest.
Es hora de dormir un poco. Una ola de cansancio se apodera de ti. Ok. El sueño más terrible te despertará esta vez.
Over there. See that? That used to be the worst street in Rivet Town. And it's also where I grew up. My friends and I used to wander those streets, thinking about where to find our next meal. That is, until Chief Oleg got me out and took me to the orphanage. There, I learned to read and write from Natasha. At the age of 10, I started to patrol the mines with Oleg, occasionally getting into fights with the local thugs.
That sounds nice.
Nice? You being sarcastic with me?
Oh, no, sorry. Life in the underworld is difficult. I shouldn't be speaking about it so lightly.
You're always so serious. It really gets on people's nerves sometimes, you know?
Right. What I meant was... I kind of envy you, Zila. For as long as I can remember, my days have been an endless cycle of studying, etiquette lessons, and training. Every day, all I hear is, "Remember who you are, Branya. This is against the Architect's admonishments, Branya. Ladies shouldn't use such foul language, Branya." Some may envy this kind of life, but I have felt trapped. When every choice and every goal has already been made for you. You probably can't imagine how that feels.
No, I can't. But more importantly, what kind of foul language are you using?
In the name of the Architects, I shall stick this spear into your nostril.
That's it? Oh, that's nothing. Looks like I'll have to teach you some underworld slang before you go back.
No, that won't be necessary.
It'll be better than poking people's nostrils, at least. I never thought that I'd be here having a heart-to-heart with the future Guardian. As a kid, I didn't meet many people who lived in the overworld. I only heard stories from the grown-ups and figured you were all just a bunch of cold snobs.
I've heard from some Silvermane veterans that before the orders were made to seal off the underworld from the overworld, there was no difference between the two places. Everybody ate the same food, chatted about the same topics, celebrated the same festivals. Even though times are different now, things like the joys and sorrows of life, the ties between people. These precious things must certainly still connect us all. If there is a way to bridge the gap between the two worlds, we can definitely go back to the time when you and I were not divided. When we could stand side by side against the Eternal Freeze and the Fragmentum.
I'm not like you. I don't have that many grand plans for the future. But if that's the future you want, I'm willing to build this bridge with you.
Thank you, Zila. Your trust is very important to me.
Speaking of which, what are you going to do next? What Svarog revealed must have made quite an impact, huh?
Yes. I thought I was prepared for anything, but... As long as I am the Guardian's successor, those truths will come out sooner or later. But why does my mother hide it from me? And why does she want me to hunt down the outsiders who know about the nature of the Stellaron? It doesn't make sense. I thought it over. There's only one thing I can do. Go ask her directly.
Hold on. You're not really going, are you? Alone? You can't. This plan is...
I've already thought it through, Zila. I am Madame Cocolia's daughter. That will never change. Be it my duties as her heir or as a Silvermane guard, I must face my problems head on. Even if...
Bronya.
This is for you, Zila. Please help me pass it on to the outsiders. If I am unable to see you again, they'll know what to do.
Okay, I understand. You've made up your mind, and there's nothing I can say that will change it. But remember this. If you run into trouble, I will come to save you, no matter what.
Then I'll be waiting for you. So, did you come to this spot when you were a child?
Of course. I just didn't appreciate how nice it was at the time. Very nice.
That was a good sleep. I should go meet up with March and Danhong.
Took you long enough, sleepyhead. We've been waiting all day. I've noticed that our sleep routines don't match up. You either keep getting up in the middle of the night or snoozing away until the day's almost out. Unacceptable. You gotta work on your teamwork.
Did you have a dream again last night?
Esta vez no. Soñé que Hook y Pom Pom estaban discutiendo. No lo recuerdo.
Oh, that happens to me all the time. It feels like I had a dream, but I can't remember anything about it.
Well then, let's go find Wildfire to discuss her next move and see if they have any new discoveries.
Let's go! I can't wait to finally get back above ground.
Cierto. Bueno, eso de allí estaba.
Oh, look who's here.
It's the Banus Farag, the big hero of the underworld. And the other big heroes, Dan Hung and Mark 7.
Were those lines rehearsed?
Where's Natasha? Is she here?
She has a bunch of other things to attend to, so I hope you don't mind talking to this old man instead. I speak on behalf of Natasha. By the way, sorry for keeping that whole thing about her being the actual leader of Wildfire a secret.
No importa, es que no confiabas en nosotros, pues no pareces lamentarlo mucho.
I'm glad you don't mind. Natasha is always cautious, but she has no ill intent, as you surely have noticed. She told me to make sure you return to the overworld safely. I gave it some thought, and I think the safest way is to ask this fella for help.
I brought you down. I can take you back up. Free of charge. Satisfaction guaranteed.
There's no need to knock us out this time, right?
Of course not. This time, we'll go back through the furnace core.
Entonces, ¿para qué te necesitamos? ¿Y tu otra ruta? Y era otra persona, Oleg.
Well, for my sparkling companionship, of course. I jest. The path has been blocked for over 10 years, and very few know how to get through. That's where I come in.
Ugh, enough chatter. Just be a good guide.
Hold on. What about Bronya? Why isn't she here?
She already went back. As you know, she has some things to settle with the Supreme Guardian.
What? She just ditched us and went back? How could you let her?
¿Es que no quiere ayudarnos? ¿Tiene sus propios planes? ¿Cómo es que ella pudo irse sin Sampo?
Exactly. She has a lot of responsibilities. I don't completely understand, but I trust that she's trying to solve the problem. Oh, right. Bronya told me to give you this.
us a letter. Could this be one of those open in case of emergency letters? I've never gotten one of those before. Should we wait until we run into something dangerous?
Stop overthinking and just open it.
Carta de Bronia. Ok. Cuando lean esta carta yo ya habré regresado al supramundo y estaré de camino para ver a mi madre. Perdónenme por no contarles mi plan con antelación. Tenía miedo de que se opusieran enérgicamente y me hicieran dudar. Señorita Cocolia me crió y nunca seré capaz de devolverle tan gran generosidad. Ella me enseñó numerosas lecciones de vida y virtudes, además de cómo defender a Belobog y su gente, aunque últimamente ha tomado ciertas decisiones que me desconcertaron. No puedo olvidar todos los recuerdos maravillosos que tengo con ella. Tengo que contarle mi punto de vista y mi opinión de forma sincera, así como tratar de que nos entendamos mutuamente. Ese es mi objetivo como hija, pero también mi responsabilidad como guardia crinargenta. Pero soy consciente de los riesgos a los que podría enfrentarme en este viaje. Si no logro obtener la aprobación de mi madre, o si me sucede algo, envíen esta carta a los hermanos Landau y soliciten su ayuda. Serval y Gepard son personas honorables con mucho poder en Belobog. Confío plenamente en ellos. Estoy segura de que al ver mi sello y mi caligrafía, les ayudarán con todos los medios a su alcance en la búsqueda del estelar. Ronia Rant.
Brother and sister Landau. I know the brother must refer to Japard, but who could the sister be? Oh, Serval! So she's Japard's older sister.
Muy astuta. Espero que a Bronia no le pase nada. Tal vez la hermana sea Gepard.
Blonde, tall, good looking. Those Landau genes sure are something else.
Sampo, do you know the Landau siblings?
Landau. Yeah, we're all friends. I've mostly dealt with the younger brother in the past, but the sister, she's much scarier. Today's supposed to be a day of celebration, so let's not talk about it right now. We can set out at any time. Just come find me when you're ready.
Vaya. Purificación en la oscuridad externa. Forastero, por fin logro contactar contigo. Ok. Expandir el nuevo modelo de negocio. Voy a hablar con él. Mucho dinero para ganar. ¿Quién eres tú? Voy a echar un vistazo. ¿Quién es Scott? No me suena. A ver. Soy el presentador del club de la pelea. ¿No recuerdas lo del dragoncito impasible? Hablar con Scott cuando tengas tiempo. Yo siempre cuido a mis amigos. Bueno, no te olvides del club cuando hayas hecho tu fortuna. Lol. Pero de todas formas... no, entonces no. A ver, en este. Mundo 2 desbloqueado. Vale. Pero... de este... Uno más. Bueno. Vaya. ¿En cuál estaba? Ah, vaya. Qué mal. Bueno.
Scared yet?
A gift from the stars.
Let's make it quick. About this!
Te encuentras en una vasta extensión blanca y levantas la cabeza, ves una figura alta y valiente, como un príncipe que cruza el fragmento de una grandes zancadas. El deslumbrante viento estelar vacila. Le ves tensar un arco y luego de repente saltar en la distancia. Es claramente como se acerca, pero al cabo de un momento solo su sombra permanece. Lan, la cacería, susurra Gerta. No te quedes ahí aturdido, va por delante de ti, date prisa y llámalo. Eres incapaz de moverte. Te resulta imposible, como si te hubieran clavado un muro invisible. Ni siquiera sabes cuándo lo han hecho. Luchas, los llamas por su nombre y... Aquí se juega por turnos. Para poder marcharte tienes que verterlas conmigo primero. Te llamas Lan. Te ignora. En un abrir y cerrar de ojos desaparece. No te desanimes, aumentaré su atributo social la próxima vez. Berta se sentía un poco decepcionada, se mueve demasiado rápido, pero pudo interceptar parte de su información. Es probable que no esté muy familiarizado con Akibili. Al momento añadió, quizás solo tenga a su enemiga la abundancia en la cabeza. La cacería. Un ser trágico, según nuestro registro, se rige por el odio y el destino. Sin ni siquiera permitirse un momento de descanso, no percibes en su voz ningún atisbo de simpatía por dicha tragedia, pero así es la vida. ¿Sí? Bueno.
A guest with no manners, huh?
Let's go.
I don't remember.
Let's make it quick. Batter up!
This battle is
Let me tend to your
The time is now. Lend me your strength. Look, listen, feel this.
Energía al principio. Cuando lanza su ataque adicional aumenta su defensa. Oh, ahora 2. Batalla o evento.
A little something good.
Bueno, total.
Bounty! A guest with no manners, huh?
A gift from the stars.
Let's go.
There's all evildoer.
Looks like somebody. Yeah!
Mm,
Who goes there?
I don't remember inviting
bueno.
you.
Mm,
Let's make it quick.
You'll pay for this.
What was the field kick? You bully! Time to show. What's in your prescription?
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them! It's now or never. Fight with me.
Who's the lucky one today? Everything's ordained by the star. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Let's go.
Let me tend to your
You'll evildoer.
What was the field kick?
a ver.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
Mm,
A guest with no manners, huh?
A gift from the stars.
This is our chance.
This battle is unavoidable.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Who's the lucky one today?
Let's make it.
mm,
keep at it.
Careful. This is life or death. Time to get vigilant. Oh, profound seeker to the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. Time to get vigilant. A gift from the stars.
Let's go.
You'll pay for this. Evildoer.
Let me tend to your wounds.
This battle is unavoidable. The time is now. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Time to show. What's in your prescription?
Resistance is timely.
Gotta get those vitamins. Who's the lucky one today?
Let's make it quick. Of this!
Let's go.
You'll pay for this.
Rules are made to be broken!
Everything is ordained by the star. Oh, profound seeker to the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
This battle is unavoidable.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Yeah. Saving me won't earn you any favors.
You'll pay for this.
Better up! Rules are made to be broken!
Let me tend to your wounds. Gotta get those vitamins. Time to show. What's in your prescription? I don't remember inviting you.
Evildoer.
Your treatment's not done yet! That didn't count. Let's go again. Somebody needs a doctor. Yeah! Look out!
Let's make it quick.
More than that.
Let me tend to your wounds.
We've entered the storm. to guard and defend. Crush them!
Gotta get those vitamins!
This battle.
Let's go.
Time to show. What's in your prescription?
Resistance is timely. Evil doer.
Looks like some look, listen, feel, kick.
Fue muy difícil, fue pan comido. ¿Y qué pasa con los datos? Tiene un sistema de árbol de habilidades. No sé si activarlo o no. Si lo hago te harás gradualmente más fuerte en la simulación, pero no estoy segura de que eso sea algo bueno. Pruébalo primero. Bueno. A ver. Conservación, reminiscencia, cacería, exultación. Bueno, como sea.
This song's just for you. Turn up the volume.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! Yeah!
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. My tempo.
Time to twirl!
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
Time to twirl!
Step aside.
A ver con este. Vaya.
Turn up the volume.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The time is now.
Time to twirl! You must be honored to meet me. Huh?
Not bad.
Let me tend to your wounds.
Mm,
Can't stop the run. Can't stop the
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl!
This song's just for keep up. My tempo.
It's gonna hurt. Huh? Yeah!
Turn up the volume.
The time is now. Fearless.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
Time to twirl!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision. Right!
Time to twirl!
Estás en un vasto pastizal y el cielo está salpicado de nubes. Todo se ve como arte pixelado. Te miras las manos y descubres que son cubos pixelados. Tienes un reloj pixelado. Con tu pulgar pixelado presionas el reloj. Con un estallido tu vestimenta cambia a un overol. Observas los bloques de píxeles flotando por el aire, mientras que de fondo suena música electrónica antigua. Un grupo de hormigas pixeladas en el suelo se agrupa en una formación que dice: Bienvenido señor Gibao el rábano. ¿Quién es el señor Gibao el rábano? ¿Acaso soy un rábano? Las hormigas forman rápido un mensaje pixelado que dice: ese eres tú. Decides ignorar a las hormigas. En una nube pixelada que vuela en tu dirección, ves algunas palabras escritas con crayones, producido por Herta. Te das cuenta de que te atacó el objeto raro, dado de la reducción dimensional. Ahora eres parte de un graffiti que Herta dibujó con crayones en la pared del universo simulado. Pateas un ladrillo de la frustración y aparece una moneda de oro pixelada. Intentas descifrar cómo volver al universo simulado. Podrías subir por el tubo a tu izquierdo o saltar el ladrillo a tu derecha. Te topas con un hombre musculoso de llamarada que se desentona con el estilo artístico de este mundo. Se pone en pose de boxeo y grita afuera. Lamentablemente no logras esquivar su puño. Continúas y ves un signo de interrogación pixelado en el que cuelgas tu sombrero. Está claro que este es un punto de guardado. Podrás continuar jugando desde aquí más adelante. Okay.
Huh. These targets will make for good practice.
This will strengthen our position.
Upgrade configured.
Here to crash the party.
Time to What's in your prescription?
Ready to jam. Turn up the volume.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time to twirl. Maybe keep it down. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours. Time to twirl.
Vaya.
Look, listen, feel, kick.
This song's just for you. Keep up my tempo.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor.
Time for the main event. Turn up the volume. Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Step aside. I have.
It's gonna hurt.
La
Maybe tend to your
Sastur. Bueno, que le cure.
Gotta get those vitamins.
Bueno, más o menos.
Time to show you. What's in your prescription? How appropriate.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up my tempo.
Clemency? Never times now.
¿Cierto? Y ese. Bueno. El otro imagino que lo guardo por ahora.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Huh? Yeah. Time to twirl. Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours.
Turn up the volume.
Step aside.
A ver,
I have
falta
no
poco.
interest.
Obviamente ese no es el más adecuado para atacarlo y obviamente todavía les faltaba nivel.
Your treatment's not done yet. Rebooting.
The truth of life and death. With this sanctuary. It's but a vision.
El poro.
Let me tend to your.
Time for the keep up my tempo.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Step aside.
Sí, todavía tiene bastante vida, pero quién sabe. A ver qué pasa con los demás ataques.
Honored to meet me. Maybe you keep it down? Well, listen, feel kick!
Turn up the volume.
Clemency, never tires now.
Ay, uf, vaya. Disociación. El sismo. Pero bueno. A ver. Lo bueno es que tiene esto para curarse. Pero ¿qué tendrá el enemigo allí? Vale. Una bendición de una estrella potencia 2 bendiciones al azar. Con disociación. Vaya. Está bien, supongo. Se puede cambiar una vez. Estará bien si quito a Dangen entonces. Creo que sí, verdad. Son esos que están allí. Creo. A ver. ¿Podía o no podía? Permanecen allí. Nada más para ver lo que aparecía. Para poner entonces el adicional. Vaya. Entonces... lo malo es que ese todavía tenía esto un poco bajo. Con ese tampoco sería, vaya. Los escuditos entonces quizás. Y ya a ver qué sucede. Bueno, como sea. Porque desde aquí bueno, por lo menos deja hacer cosas desde allí, pero claro, aparte de eso, no puede subir por ahora. Bueno, a ver qué sucede allí. Bueno, como sea. A ver, entonces estas cosas. Del pez.
Time for the main event. Up, like tempo.
A ver con esto.
Oh, poor you. Maybe you keep it down? Look, listen, feel, kick!
No, por lo menos en el otro estará bien. A ver. En este los dos.
Turn up the volume.
It's too late to repent. The time is now.
Time to twirl!
No, mejor este.
Ready to jam.
Vale, los curó bien.
Pretty good crowd today.
La última la guardo, supongo. Sí, verdad. Vale, de todas formas, pues suficiente. El daño que inflige el personaje en un ataque adicional individual aumenta gradualmente. Entonces, más bendiciones. De la casilla tenga el personaje más alta será su velocidad. Los enemigos congelados reciben más daño. Como para no aprovechar ese, pero me gustaba el otro. Aumenta el acierto de efecto. Disociación. Aumenta el daño en el momento de la eliminación. Con esto. A ver este.
This song's just for you.
La potasio. A ver, nada más uno es afectado por esto entonces. Pero de todas formas está bien.
My tempo.
It's too late to repent.
A ver. Este para todos. Vida. Sí, vale.
Gotta get those vitamins! How appropriate.
Wow. Que le quito. Que le falta. Faltan 10 niveles.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume.
Time to twirl!
The time is now.
You must be
Vale.
honored to meet me. It's gonna hurt. Look, listen, feel, kick!
Ah, perfecto. Sé que le faltaba otro más. Con inflige daño. Pequeña probabilidad de congelar. Enemigos afectados por disociación más daño. Probabilidad con escudo. A ver. No tiene uno para las habilidades. Este que dice: entre las rocas rojas de Insumous descubres la escultura de una cabeza humana hecha en piedra blanca. Su tamaño le permite agarrarla perfectamente en tu puño. Lees la inscripción en la base de la escritura que dice Yaoshi, Eón de la Abundancia. De repente envuelves la escultura con tus dedos y sientes cómo se transforma en un pájaro en tu mano. Su longevidad se multiplica y expande en una forma visible. Luego un líquido escarlata fluye por tus dedos. Todos los seres sensibles cumplirán todos sus deseos. El sufrimiento y la sanación comparten una relación simbiótica. Una bendición de 2 estrellas y todos pierden un 30 de sus PB. Una bendición de 3 y todos pierden un 80% de sus PB. Entonces este. Según el efecto de escudo. Efecto de escudo que proporciona. La probabilidad de obtener un escudo. A ver, reuniste 3 bendiciones en la vía elegida y activaste la resonancia correspondiente. Daño físico a todos los enemigos según el escudo total de todos los aliados. Ok. Sigue por la vía elegida y obtendrás más poder. Ah, vaya. Lo bueno es que tengo allí esta cosa. Sí, sí veo que tengo el chat de emoticonos porque yo lo puse así, lógicamente. Que no lo quite, obviamente es porque no quiero. No tiene lógica. No leíste las reglas del chat. De los paneles.
Huh. These targets will make for good practice.
A ver, veamos. Ese enemigo parece muy fuerte. Creo que hay algo mal en sus datos. No se puede aplicar la experiencia del mundo real a este tipo de enemigo. Ten cuidado. A ver, entonces... ¿Sé qué es? Ah, supongo que... Bueno, como sea. ¿Esto qué es? La resonancia.
Here to crash the party?
Ya ha fijado un objetivo.
Time to show you. What's in your prescription?
Ready to jam.
A ver, entonces...
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Bueno. Total.
It's gonna hurt. Your treatment's not done yet.
Bueno, por lo menos.
This can't be.
This song's just for you.
Bueno, si quieres ver, bien, si no quieres ver, vete. Es tu opinión. Y yo también es mi streaming para hacer lo que yo quiera.
Turn up the volume.
Búscate otro que complazca tus cosas.
Time to twirl. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this
Y por eso no puse el chat, para no leer un montón de tonterías y no molestarme. Para jugar tranquilamente y vas y... Bueno, total.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
How appropriate. You must be honored to meet
Son a la mitad, vale. Les dejo el efecto entonces, si es que aplicase algo allí. Supondré que está bien.
Gotta get those vitamins.
Ready to jam.
Time to
jam.
A ver, ¿qué sucede con estos que tienen al lado ahora?
Pretty good crowd today. Love my tempo. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Time to twirl! Connection.
Oh shit, casi.
That's it.
Bueno, casi. Un poquito más materiales. Vaya. ¿Qué pone por acá? Inmunidad natural. Consigue la receta del arroz frito hablando con Gertie en el Gran Hotel God. El día de los trífidos. Derrota el cáliz 100 veces. Sueñan los caracoles biónicos con árboles eléctricos. Activa 2 habilidades en el árbol de habilidades. En llamas más allá de Orión. Pierde contra enemigos de élite en el universo simulado. A ver aquí que es nuevas recetas o cosas que puedo desbloquear, vale. Creo que es el único que se puede desbloquear y lo demás ya como tal hacer. Creo que sí. Núcleo apagado. Cosas. Ya veo. ¿Qué cosas? Cambiar unos por otros entonces. A ver qué pasa. El brote verde. De todas formas, ¿cuántos necesitaba este? ¿Era Bailu? Algunos más y estos de aquí. Lamento de la guardiana para los rastros. Ok. Me parece bien. ¿Qué? Pensé que era más tarde. Bueno. A ver, y al final esto, entonces, ¿qué hace? Vigor. Ataque básico. El talento. Calabaza de elixir. Salto del dragón. Cantando entre las nubes y paseando bajo la lluvia. Vigor durante 2 turnos. Aunque ¿qué será exactamente? Es como tal una resistencia. 15% de sus respectivos PB máximos. La siguiente batalla. El ataque aumenta durante 2 turnos. En este ataque de inmediato y 50% del ataque de daño de Serval como daño de rayo a un enemigo al azar. El enemigo tiene una probabilidad base del 100% de ser afectado por electrocución durante 3 turnos. Daño de rayo con el tiempo equivalente al 50% del ataque de Serval al comienzo de cada turno. Usa la técnica. La siguiente batalla del ataque de Heart aumenta en un 40 durante 3. A ver, este de aquí. Perfecto. Voy a revisar la recompensa del foro de una vez. A ver, en esos 3 ya está. A ver, entonces. Recompensa de evento. Así que quería revisar eso. ¿Tiene algo allí? No, entonces cuando aparezca. A ver, ¿cuánto lleva en este? ¿Cuánto pone allí? Lo de 14, entonces. Sería relativamente similar. Al final ahí están esos entonces. Con los otros materiales y cosas. No me he fijado si esos salen allá también. Así está allí. 7 y down. Bueno, de todas formas, ya tengo a los que quería. Bueno, solamente 7 de marzo. Vale, lol. El reposo de los genios. Bueno. Cada vez que la habilidad definitiva congela un objetivo 7 de marzo, regenera energía. Ya veo. Pero si necesito más. A ver, según mis cálculos, ¿cuánto podría usar? ¿20? Quizás. Esto sí.
A gift from the stars.
Time to twirl!
This is our chance.
Time to twirl! Oh, poor you. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl! I don't remember it.
Creo que está bien. Sin problemas. Pero ya que se quede con esos arriba. A ver, entonces. Aparte. Tomando en cuenta que ya tengo a Brony en 40, podría. Pero ponerle lo poco que conseguí a 7. como sea. Voy a ir a jugar Nier Reincarnation, así que voy a detener esto. Y traten de no estresar a los streamers si no quieren tener una interacción más que con el juego, por favor. Sean agradables y no hagan que la gente se vuelva gilipollas o algo así. Gracias.